my goodness, these stuffed bell peppers look incredible. And they smell even better than they look, so that's exciting. Hi, I'm Christina Monte-Fisher. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make stuffed bell peppers. This is a vegan version of this recipe, but clearly people have been making stuffed bell peppers forever. So you're probably thinking, oh, what's so cool, what's so special? Well, I do it vegan and I do it healthy. So let's get started. So the ingredients for my stuffed bell peppers are 6 bell peppers, any color bell pepper you want. I've got about 1 pound of veggie meat, 2 cups of marinara sauce, carrots, celery, and onions, so a basic mirepoix mixture, diced tomato. I have Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, red chili flakes, a tablespoon, I shouldn't say the amount, but red wine, or you could do red wine vinegar if you're non-alcoholic, that's fine. Olive oil, minced garlic, some chicken broth. I've got steamed rice, I cooked it in advance. Mushrooms, fresh Italian parsley, really important, the fresh Italian parsley, and then vegan cheese, and that's it. And this recipe is so easy to make. I'm not going to say it's fast because it's not the fastest one in my collection, but it's so delicious and super easy to make. You're going to love it. Step number 1 is you need to prepare your rice. I've already prepared my rice in advance, so make sure you have your rice cooked, cooled, and ready to go. Step number 2, you want to preheat your oven to 375, and I've already done that. Get that warm, put some olive oil in there. I'm gonna add the garlic, my pepper, salt. I always like to add a little bit of cayenne to everything, so we're gonna do it, and some chili flakes. Last but not least, a little bit of Italian seasoning. So next is my mirepoix. I've got celery, carrots, and onion. I use this all the time. The vegetables do not have to get overly cooked at all because it's going to go in the oven for about 40 minutes anyways. I love this, carrot, celery, and onion. It's the base of everything. Now that the onion is starting to get translucent, I am going to add the mushrooms. Beautiful, it smells so good. And I'm just gonna cook these for probably about 1 more minute. And that's it. The veggies are good. I'm going to get these out and we're gonna just set them aside in a bowl. This is going to wait a little while until we get the sauce going. All right, so again, for the sauce, we're gonna do a little bit more olive oil, a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, a tiny bit of Italian seasoning. Just gonna add in some crushed tomato. You could just do 2 cups of your favorite marinara sauce. Gonna add in some vegetable broth, a little bit of red wine. Oh yeah, hello, red wine. Thank you, thank you. Just give it a little mix. It's just a simple marinara sauce. You could do your own favorite recipe of marinara. We need about 2 cups of the tomato and about 1 cup of vegetable stock or vegetable broth, whichever you prefer. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this kind of cook together for about 3 minutes. So once you get your marinara sauce to a light boil like this, we're just gonna turn off the heat. Oh my goodness, it's like heaven. Anything with tomatoes and wine and garlic, I am in. So now I'm going to transfer the tomato sauce. Now, in an effort to not have to wash a zillion dishes in my kitchen, I'm going to now saute the veggie meat in this exact same pot. So we're gonna go back to a medium-high heat. We're gonna go back to some more olive oil, of course, right? A lot of olive oil in this recipe. It's so good for you. Monounsaturated fatty acids in that olive oil, very good for you. Okay, garlic, of course. We've got to have some garlic if we're gonna do a little veggie meat. Some more Italian seasoning. I'm going to just take veggie burgers and mix with my Italian seasoning and my cayenne and my garlic. A little bit more salt, a little Himalayan sea salt. Woohoo! So now this is about 1 pound of veggie meat, okay? You could do more, you could do less, you could do just vegetables. You don't want to do the veggie meat. And then I love using this to just smash it. Look at that. You're not standing over doing crumbling for the next 20 minutes. Just smash it down with your potato masher and voila. All right. That is looking happy. This is done. It only took 5 minutes, the veggie meat. I'm just going to move it to a heat-proof bowl and let it cool off a little bit. And then we combine everything and start stuffing these peppers. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've made the marinara sauce. We've heated up the veggie meat. We've got our veggies sautéed. We are good to go. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna combine everything in this big bowl right here. So we'll take the veggies. They smell phenomenal. Oh my goodness. Then we're going to put the rice in there. This is such a good recipe. I love all these vegetables, all the olive oil, so good for our heart. And then of course this marinara, which is incredible. And tomato is full of lycopene, which is really good for our skin. Also high in vitamin C. These bell peppers are high in vitamin C. So now the rice is in there. Now I'm gonna add my diced tomato. Get that diced tomato in there. Going to add in my veggie meat. This is a lot of veggie meat. I'm gonna add maybe half and see how it does. So all you do is just mix it all together, and then we're gonna stuff these bell peppers and pop them in the oven for about 40 minutes at 375. My favorite part, the fresh Italian parsley. It's about 1/4 cup. Gonna add that in. And the cheese. The vegan cheese, or you could use regular Parmesan cheese. It's totally up to you. I'm not going to use all of it because I'm going to save a little bit to put on the very top of the bell peppers. So I'm just going to mix that in together. So we've got our stuffed bell pepper mixture. All right, so now it's all combined and we are ready to stuff these peppers. So all you do is you're just going to spoon in the filling mixture into your pepper and pack it down because, well, I love this. Okay, so there we go. And then you're just gonna set it into your baking dish on top of the marinara sauce. And we're gonna do that for all of these and pop them in the oven. Last important little tidbit here is I'm just gonna do a tiny bit more cheese on top of each one. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna cover it with foil and it's gonna go in the oven at 375 for about 40 minutes, okay? It's going to be gorgeous. And I have a fan right here. Hi there. Luigi. Luigi's very interested in this. I know. Okay, I will give you one after. Not the pepper, but I'll give you some of the filling, okay? All right, going in the oven. Here we go. 375 for about 40 minutes. Here we go. Set the timer. I'm gonna go for 40 minutes. Yay, I cannot wait to eat these. Okay. So what I like to do after the bell peppers have come out of the oven is I like to sprinkle a little bit more cheese on the top, just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna pop it in the oven under the broiler for literally 1 minute. And it just gives it a nice little golden brown kind of look. It's beautiful. So here you go, my stuffed bell peppers. I hope you check out this recipe. Make sure you like, save, share. Remember that you are deeply loved by God. And make sure you leave a comment, connect with me, engage with me. I'd love to hear from you. What recipes are you liking? What do you want to see more of? All that good stuff. Okay, I've got some bell peppers to eat. Thanks for watching.